To begin today, the campaign rejecting U.S. aggression towards Venezuela is picking up steam as citizens around the world continue to express their condemnation of a decree signed by U.S. President Barack Obama declaring Venezuela a national security threat. Now, according to Venezuelan officials, over 8 million signatures have been gathered around the country rejecting the Obama decree. Under the slogan, "Venezuela is not a threat, it is hope," residents have been turning out to public squares to add their names to the list of those who oppose Washington's interventionism.
We have to continue with this campaign until the very end, until we collect the very last signature, because we have to show that we are not a violent country. We're a country that wants to live happily, peacefully, and in harmony with other countries.
And the signatures being gathered here in Venezuela will be presented to Barack Obama at the 7th Summit of the Americas. It will take place in Panama from April 10th to 11th. Now, the summit happens every 3 years. It brings together leaders from every country in North, Central, and South America. While it is principally organized by the Organization of American States, an institution dominated by Washington, it has also been an important venue for leaders around the Americas to discuss the issues and challenges facing the hemisphere. Taking a look now at some of the important points that will come up at this year's summit. As we mentioned, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro will present U.S. President Barack Obama with the millions of signatures that have been gathered against his presidential decree declaring Venezuela a national security threat. Also, Cuba will be participating in the summit for the first time as part of the changing relationship between the island nation and the United States. Also important is the fact that the summit will be headed by newly elected OAS Secretary General Luis Almagro. Almagro served as Uruguay's foreign minister under progressive President Jose Mujica. Ahead of the official meeting, there will also be a parallel People's Summit.
Across Latin America, social movements are preparing for their participation in Panama. Their central demand, respect for the region's sovereignty.
I don't say it's the U.S. as a whole, but there are people in the government there who want to conspire to infiltrate their people here and stamp out democracy, and we won't permit that.
But from Puerto Rico to Uruguay, many complain they are being excluded from the summit's official civil society events by the organizers, including the Panamanian Human Rights Network.
They are discriminating and excluding the progressive movements, the anti-imperialist movements.
As official delegations, we have attended official summits in the past, as long as there was real participation and not fake participation set up and paid for as media show to defend certain interests.
The alternative is the parallel People's Summit, to be held here at the University of Panama. A decade ago in Argentina, the alliance between social movements and progressive governments managed to stop in its tracks President George Bush's plans for a free trade area from Alaska to Patagonia. This time, it's the return of Cuba and the threats against Venezuela that will dominate the summit and be the focus of solidarity from the region's social movements.